Hi, welcome to Key Skill 5 in this series on inequalities. If you've just started watching on this video, you might want to go back to the beginning of the playlist and get a really good grasp of the fundamentals. We're looking at now non-monic quadratic inequalities. That sounds super complicated, but that's a quadratic or an equation with a power 2 inequality. So you see this symbol here, this is bigger than, that has a number bigger than 1 at the start. So just like before in the other quadratic inequalities, we're going to begin with factorizing. So the first thing we need to do is factorize. I'm going to use the glasses method, and you'll see why it's called the glasses method now. I'm going to multiply my first and my last term together. So 6 times minus 2 gives me minus 12. So this is minus 12, and I need my middle number, I need my numbers to add up for minus 1. So what I'm looking for is factors of minus 12 that will add up for minus 1. So the two numbers that times by each other for this and add up for that. So I'm going to choose minus 4 times 3, because minus times plus will give me minus, and 4 times 3 will give me 12. Minus 4 plus 3 will add up or sum together to give me minus 1. So minus 4 and plus 3 are the numbers that I'm looking for. We use the minus 4 and the plus 3 to split up this middle term here. So I take my minus 1x and I split it into two parts, which is 3x and minus 4x. You can see if I add them together, 3x minus 4x, I will end up with minus 1x. I just rewrite my first term and my last term. Now, I factorize my first two by taking out the highest common factor. Here, the biggest thing I can take out of both of them will be 3 for the numbers, if you've got 6 and 3, and x. Inside the bracket, I need to have a 2 and an x, because 3 times 2 will give me 6, and x times x will give me x squared. And now I need to have a plus 1. 3x times plus 1 will give me 3x. Let's take a look at the second bracket here. The highest common factor here is minus 2. So inside the bracket, I need a 2x. Minus 2 times plus 2 will give me minus 4, and there's the x. And just a plus 1 again. Minus 2 times plus 1 gives me minus 2. You may notice that these two brackets are the same. So my final answer is going to be 3x minus 2 in the first bracket. And the second bracket is going to be 2x plus 1, or the repeated bracket. Now I've factorized, I want to be able to find the two roots of the equation. So I set each bracket separately equal to 0. Here I need to add 2 to both sides, or move the minus 2 over the equal sign until it's plus 2. And then I need to divide by 3. So my first answer, or my pink answer, is going to be 2/3. To solve the second bracket, I need to subtract 1 from both sides, or move the plus 1 over to get minus 1. And I need to divide by 2. This can be my blue answer. I'm going to draw a quick graph of 6x squared minus 1x minus 2. Now it's a quadratic graph, so it's going to be a smiley face graph. And I'm going to put in my 2 points. So on the left, in blue, I need minus 1/2. Let's put that about here. So that would make about 4 boxes to minus 1. And on the other side, if I have 4 boxes to plus 1, and that's my x-axis and my y-axis, then I need 2/3, so a bit more than halfway, about here. I'm going to draw my smiley face graph now. Now, I'm going to go back to my original inequality and notice that it was bigger than 0 or above 0. So that means I need to shade everything that goes above the x-axis here. So I need to shave above the x-axis. Remember, that's your x-axis here. My first answer is going to be to the left of minus a half. Or remember, to the left of is less than. And my second answer is going to be to the right of or bigger than 2/3. So two different answers for two different places. I hope that tutorial was useful for you. Please stick around for key skill 6, where we're going to be looking at both linear and quadratic inequalities.